Are you going up?
Yes. This is
going down.
This is a test. If you're holding your phone the wrong way, you will very quickly notice. There we go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Coffee? Yes. The answer is always yes when we're talking about coffee. Oh, well, here we go. I can't believe that it's already August 3rd. That's just crazy to me. I woke up Friday morning and I was like, it's August already. Where did July go?
Yeah, right?
Where's the summer going? What's happening? But on the plus side, August is a super busy month and we've got lots of shows and we've got some really exciting shows to talk about this morning, including this show, which is coming up just under a week from now. It's coming up in, do we count today if we're counting days? Yeah.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days.
Whoa.
Or if we don't count today, 6 days. August 9th in Burlington, 21 songwriters. And on the show this morning to talk about the show and to talk about his music and get you guys to know him is Steve Hartmann, who has been on the show before. But boy, that was back during the pandemic, wasn't it?
Oh.
It was a long time ago.
Many moons
ago. And Steve Hartmann is also one of the performers at the 21 Songwriters show. And he's got some other connections to the event as well. We'll talk about all that. This morning. We'll hear some of his music and we'll have coffee. So let's pour a cup of coffee so we can get to meet Steve, right? Yeah. Good morning, Tristan. How's it going this morning? Alan's filing in. Hey, Alan.
Oh, hey.
He's just checking it. He's probably camping. I think they do a lot of camping in the summertime. Coffee mug, coffee pot.
Are you doing math?
Yes. Coffee pot plus coffee cup equals coffee.
Coffee goodness.
Coffee goodness. All right. I've got my coffee goodness. I'm just going to put a little bit of cream in it. Oh boy, we got people coming in now. Nice. Got a couple songwriters coming in as well. Tim Rose. Good morning, T&D, he says.
Good morning, Tim.
We got Mike Albee coming in, also a musician.
Good morning, Mike.
Mike, I need to talk to you, and I keep forgetting. So send me a message on Messenger. I'll leave it at that. Or I'll send you one, but remind me, because I'm getting old. I'm getting old and forgetful. As Bart says, howdy, young fella.
I'll try to help you remember, too.
Mr. King. Chris says, after coffee with Todd, come out to the car. Oh, there's a car show at the Elks today.
Oh.
Are there any 74 Dodge Darts there? Because I'm not going if there's like a 63 Dodge Dart, and I won't go if there's a 79 Dodge Dart. It has to specifically be 74.
Does that mean he's going to go do some research for you?
Yeah.
Check it out.
Good morning, Paul. Paul, are you in Illinois right now, or are you heading there this weekend? Tristan's going camping at Silver Towers.
Nice,
Very
have
cool.
fun, Tristan.
All right, I got my coffee. I've got Steve Hartmann waiting in the wings, in the green room.
In the green wings?
In the green wings. So green room, for those of you unfamiliar with the lingo, a green room is essentially backstage. So when you go to do a show, it's your dressing room or it's your backstage room, or for us, a lot of times it's a public bathroom.
What?
A lot of times that's what it is. But they call it the green room. And at Coffee with Todd, Our green room is so fancy that it's Steve's house. So I hope he's comfortable with the accommodations that we've set up for him. Let's get the show started so we can get Steve on the show and we can talk all about 21 Songwriters happening in Burlington Saturday. I can't believe it's already here. Well, it's not already here, but it's almost already. You got it. You know what I'm talking about. All right. Grab yourself a cup of coffee. I will be your Todd. Coffee with Todd starts right now. There we go. My favorite part of the week, coffee. Oh, yes. Bart, we were talking about camping, and Bart says Todd used to go camping at Papoose Pond.
You did. That's right.
Bart, I did a show a few years back with Ellis Paul in South Paris, Maine. Does that sound right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And as we were driving to the show, I was telling Danielle, I'm like, man, you know, we used to go camping in northern Maine or wherever the heck we are, or middle Maine, or I don't know. Maine's so big and it's so many trees, but I was like, this just looks so much like the area that we used to go camping in. And Papoose Pond is in a town called Waterford, Maine. And all of a sudden we saw the sign Waterford, Maine. And I was like, what? And we came to this T. And when we came to the T, we had to go left to go to South Paris, but the sign said right Waterford. And I said, I wonder like how close Papoose Pond is to here. And I looked to my right and there was Papoose Pond. So we drove by it. We went and did the show. We stayed at an Airbnb and all that jazz. And when we left the Airbnb, we went to Papoose Pond. And I asked him if I could just drive around a little bit and look. And it was so cool because it looked just like it did when I was a kid. There was still the carousel there. There was still like we used to camp at this campsite that had this big rock that we used to climb on, which I don't know why, but when I was a kid, that rock was a lot bigger.
Is that the rock that we went to?
Yeah, you remember that rock,
I
right?
Because I think I have pictures from
Yeah, we used to climb that rock all the time, and at the very top there was a bunch of formica at the top of it, and we used to like think it was jewels and stuff. And I don't know why I'm talking about this, but yes, Papoose Pond is very, very cool. If we ever do a show in South Paris, Maine again, we will stay at Papoose Pond.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we will. They have cabins, Danielle.
Right,
we
that's
can
right.
get you
I
a
forgot.
cabin so
I
you
forgot.
don't have to tent it.
I'm not a huge tenter.
Good morning, Lynn. All right, so I want to get to Steve Hartmann, but I got to do my cartoons, so we're going to do them super fast.
Yeah.
So let's do cartoons real fast.
Lightning.
Let's see how fast I can do cartoons. As you know, nope, wrong hand. There we go. Midlife Thesis. That is the name of my cartoon series. If you'd like to follow the comic strip, you can go to midlifethesis.net, or you can go to Facebook, Instagram, or Reddit, Midlife Thesis Cartoons. We also have the Newport Daily Express that puts the cartoons out on Fridays and Mondays, or Mondays and Fridays, depending on how your week goes. And my cartoons come out on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So we'll start with Wednesday's cartoon because that's the oldest one, and we'll work our way forward. So here are the cartoons for this week. That's right. You get the Sunday funnies on Coffee with Todd. So here's here's the cartoon that came out on Wednesday. I don't know how much time to give people to read it. Let's see. Yeah, I think they've all read it by now. I can hear people laughing in the distance. The cartoon that came out on Friday was this one. What kind of shenanigans are Marty and Leo going to be getting in next week? Oh, you just wait. Can you believe that he's actually bored of video games? All right, and the cartoon that comes out today. We do the traditional Sunday cartoon strip. So I'll read it. I usually read this one to you because if you've got a small screen, it's a big cartoon, but it's been shrunk right down. So how have you been feeling lately, Marty? I'm feeling old, but hey, with age comes wisdom, right? That's true. Age definitely teaches us a few things. Dad sent me to the store for his old person stuff, Metamucil, probiotics, potassium, and then I realized I need all that stuff too. I'm not following. That's your definition of wisdom? Nah, I put it on his credit card and told him it was buy one, get one free. So you lied to him. Yeah, I guess. He got really mad about me spending his money without asking, but then I said, I meant buy one for you, and I get one free. Ha 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 ha. See? Wisdom. You know, I hate to admit where the idea for this cartoon came from, but most of the cartoon ideas come from actual conversations, and I ran into my good buddy John Rice at Kinney Drugs the other day, and we were talking about how we were getting older, because when I met him, he was probably my age, and I was in my early 20s, and now he's getting to retirement age, and I was buying Metamucil. So I said, well, I guess it happens to all of us. Anyway, none of that matters. Oh, Paul, what has he got here for us? Nathan, Michaud, and I are heading out tomorrow to meet some amazing friends, record with folks from the Chicago blues scene, Deetra Farr and Christopher Henderson and Candace Ivory, the Queen of Avant Soul from St. Louis. So he'll get a chance to meet up with Oscar. Oh, he's going to get Oscar on Coffee with Todd. That's right. And they're going to get Grub on to celebrate his amazing friend Deetra Farr's birthday. Oh, my God. He's going to have the Chicago pizza.
Wow.
So, yeah, so this is what Paul's talking about. So this weekend coming up, we've got the 21 Songwriters Festival. The following weekend, we have this show. Don Cherie and myself will be opening for Oscar Wilson, and Oscar Wilson will be the guest on Coffee with Todd next Sunday with Paul. And I'm going to assume, Nathan, I'm not entirely sure, but I know Oscar's going to be joining Paul, and they're going to come on the show. So that's going to be fun. Good morning, Marie.
Good morning, Marie.
And, oh, yes, I will plug Lynn's show before we get Steve on. Emily Nyman and Lynn Barry will be doing a gig next Sunday. Music at the Yurt. The benefit for the Men for Magog Trails from 1 to 3. I saw that. And we're going to be... Are we staying over in Burlington?
Might be. We might be.
We'll try to get to that. Because we live just down the road from there. But we'll probably stay in Burlington and then... It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The hotel's going to kick us out at 11 if we stay at a hotel. Right?
Yep.
It doesn't matter. Okay. Our guest today, performing at 21 Songwriters in Burlington, Vermont. Without him, there would be only 20 songwriters. Steve Hartmann. Steve Hartmann's a good friend of mine. We've been doing shows together for... 8 years. I don't know. It's been a long time. We met at Higher Ground, and we've done shows ever since. We meet at the fair every once in a while. He's going to be on Coffee with Todd in just a few minutes, but then I was thinking maybe we should play a video of his so everybody so everybody can hear Steve sing, right? Is
Yeah.
that a good idea?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to play a video of Steve's, and then when the video ends, we will have Steve live in person, virtually, to talk about the 21 Songwriters event. So let's play a song. This song is called Waking Up the Echoes, and it's very appropriate for Coffee with Todd because he filmed it at the Coffee Hill Sessions.
Cool.
So get your cup of coffee. We've got some music for you and an interview with Steve Hartmann. It's all coming up. Here he is with Waking Up the Echoes.
Sometimes the life we dream of, it tends to fall asleep. Sometimes in the faces we meet, you can hear them cry for sweet release. Hear them crying in between each heartbeat. Feel them bleeding from the silence of their slumber, from the echoes of their thunder. Oh, they're calling out to you, dripping from your eyes, echoes from the inside. And sometimes the life we dream of, it tends to carry on without you. And sometimes all you dreamed you'd be at falls like rain all around you. Feel it falling in between each heartbeat. Feel it bleeding from the silence of their slumber, from the echoes of their thunder. Oh, reflections of why won't you? Why couldn't you? Oh, come on now, I'm waiting for you. Come spread your wings and start waking up the echoes, waking up the echoes, yeah. Now I'm waiting for you. Come spread your wings, dare to dream your greatest dreams. I believe in you. Come spread your wings. I
And there he is. What's up, man?
What's going on, brother?
Not much. I'm so excited to see you.
Yeah, man, you too. It's been a minute.
I know, and thanks for getting up early and having some coffee. And I can't remember. Are you not a coffee drinker? Ah, right. Tea. Okay.
Chin
Tea
chin.
works.
Yeah.
All right. That's right. That's something that Steve says. What can you explain that? I know you explained it before, but it's like it's not exactly like cheers, but it is. It's a greeting,
Oh,
right?
chin chin is yeah. I mean, it's kind of like cheers or to your health. Yeah,
Yeah.
chin chin. I
Okay.
used to use it when my son was very little to try and get him to drink his milk. So I would chin chin his glass and then he would drink, and it kind of stuck. And then I took it to all my shows, and apparently it stuck.
Perfect. Hey, that's right. Well, I've seen you. We've got a video from a little bit later that we're going to play during the show of you playing in Saratoga Springs at Cafe Lena, and you had
Oh yeah.
wine, I believe, and at the end of the song.
Yeah. Usually, sometimes it's in the beginning just to kind of get people going, and apparently it's traveled. It's all the way down in Saratoga when I play. The Chin Chin Nation's taken over, my friend.
Perfect. I like it. Well,
Yeah,
it's one of those. It's like aloha, right? It could mean hello or goodbye or
yeah, yeah,
cheers or
yeah.
gratitude or all sorts of
Yeah,
things.
yeah, 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 for sure, for sure. What's up, Mike
Danielle,
Albie?
do you know Mike?
I do,
You
Mike. I
know
know,
Mike.
Mike. I do.
Where is he? There he is. Ba-boom. I figured you probably knew Mike. Actually, uh, Mike last year at the Champlain Valley Fair. I don't think we ran into you, but Mike showed up, and I
Well,
was like, do you have your cajon in your car?" And he joined me on stage,
oh,
and
nice,
I haven't asked him yet, but I'm gonna ask him to join me again this year.
nice.
David says good morning as well. We've got Al in here this morning. We've got all sorts of people. So this is Steve Hartmann, who is on the show with us this morning. You just heard his song "Waking Up the Echoes" from the Coffee Hill Sessions. Where is the Coffee Hill Sessions?
Dublin, Ireland.
It is in Dublin. Okay.
It is. Yeah, that was an amazing trip. A buddy of mine, Drew Brader, also fellow musician, taught me everything I know. He's a bassist. He's a solo bassist that plays a five-string bass with like four capos. He's an instrumentalist, and it's just crazy what he does. So we took a trip out to Dublin on I think it was 10 days, and just kind of toured up in Ireland and met this guy in an open mic. Gave us his card, and me and Drew were like, I think he's kind of scamming us, but uh, we ended up going, and his studio was in his garage, and I was like, this is pretty awesome. And like, as soon as you shut the door, it's kind of creepy because you shut the door and you can't hear anything. It was like, I was like, am I gonna play some awesome music or get murdered? Um, yeah, but it was awesome, and he recorded two songs for us, and all of that was done live. Like there was
Wow.
only graphic editing. The music was live. The cameras, he literally put a camera on his shoulders and just walked around, did the fade in, not the focus things like all in real
Yeah.
time. It was
Wow.
yeah, it was pretty wild. It's cool.
And
Yeah.
it's just in his garage.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
interesting, man, because I would have thought that, like, if I had to guess, I would have thought that was like a bar or a cafe, like after
Mm.
hours,
No, it
you
was
know?
in his garage at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. At the morning after or the afternoon after we met him. And yeah, it's pretty wild. And then we spent like he came and followed us around for the last for the next couple of gigs and stuff. And yeah, Nick Murphy. If you guys are ever in the Dublin area, look up Nick Murphy. You can go to God, what was the open mic I met him at? Bruxelles Bar. in the middle of Dublin. He's usually
Huh.
there. So yeah, check him
That's
out.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Well, I don't get to Dublin often.
I'll tell you, man, it's where my people are. It's nothing but music. It's
I've
the
I've heard it's
cultural,
beautiful.
the culture musically is just insane. The food was
Yeah.
amazing. The people were great. It was a great time.
I've heard
Yeah.
it's a great country. I've heard it's beautiful too.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Palm trees. There's palm trees if you want to go hang out. I know. I don't
What?
understand it myself. Yeah, because apparently the Gulf Stream goes right there, and we were all like, I was on some touristy tour thing on a bus, and everyone's like, "What the?" They're like, "What?" And the tour lady stopped in the middle of her little speech, and it's like, "What's everybody gawking at?" I'm like, "Palm trees." I'm like, "Oh yeah, we're kind of like on the Gulf Stream kind of thing, and it just kind of happens."
That's
I'm
funny
like,
because
yeah,
the pictures you generally see of Ireland are just like rolling hills and lush grass, like
yeah,
almost like Vermont, but
mm,
but not as mountainous, I guess.
no, yeah,
But there's
it was
palm
pretty.
trees.
There's palm trees.
I wonder if we could get some palm trees in Vermont somewhere.
Yeah,
You know where they would go really good is where those whales
Yes,
tails
that's what
that
I was
are
thinking of.
right next to
because
them, little
yeah,
bookends.
because that doesn't make sense either.
Yeah, right.
All right, so let's talk about this. 21 songwriters.
Yes,
There
sir.
it is. There's the poster. It is
Mm.
happening on Saturday
Yeah,
at I don't even know what time. 3 p.m. There it is.
starts at 3. Yeah.
And there's 21 songwriters there. Two of them are on this show this morning. Thank you by the way for
Yeah.
thank you for asking me to be part of it. I can't
Oh yeah.
I'm really excited.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's to benefit also the Lakeshore Community Art Series. Did I say that right?
yeah. Event series.
I was close. Which
Nah,
I was so close without having my notes
you're
in
all
front of
good.
me. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you're all
that's
set.
but let's. Did you want to talk a little bit about that as well? Because I think that's a
Sure.
really cool thing that you're doing over there, and that's something that you're obviously involved with, right? Or
Yeah.
founded.
So I call her my wife. She's my partner. Jen and I started a nonprofit called the Lakeshore Community Event Series, and we have a mission of creating community and real connection through food and music, the two things that I love and believe that it really doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, what you do, how much money you have, and you sit around a table with people and kind of like mix it up and break bread. It tends to build a community that way. And
Yeah.
um, Jen and I, when we'd go out on like date nights and stuff, we'd spend whatever we spend and we'd get back, every now and again, we're like, wow, we spent that X amount of dollars and we didn't even get to go to a concert. Like we didn't, what I mean? I'm like, and then we're looking at all these concerts and like we go see shows and despite the fact that they're amazing shows and, good, good music or good food, there was never a time when it was like you got to really enjoy the food without the music being wallpaper, or you gotta go to have dinner first to go enjoy like a listening room type concert. And there was so much delineation, and I was like, we gotta figure out a way to meld the two, and at the same time while giving acoustic musicians specifically and strictly independent musicians a listening room environment um, where
Uh-huh.
where the listeners are actually there for you. They you're sitting in front of an intended audience, and there aren't very many places like that in Vermont. So, um,
No. Hmm.
right. So Jen and I decided, we've been talking about this for 3 years, 3 or 4 years. So, and we finally said, we're done waiting for someone else to do it. We'll just do it ourselves. So we started
There you go.
we started a nonprofit.
If you want something done right,
Yeah. Yeah.
So do you have are you just going to be working with like different event spaces, or do you have like a specific
Yeah.
location?
Right now, we'd like to do it in as many locations as we want, as we can. The nice thing about us is that we don't have a brick and mortar. So there's so many little submissions. I'd like to bring awareness and attention to caterers that are up and coming that want to get their word out. You know, kitchens and breweries and restaurants and chefs that, you know, might be struggling in our local areas that could use a little bit of help with some recognition and some you know, highlight them and let the public know what they're doing. Give them a night to really show off. You know, show their culinary skills, show off, you know, their event space or anything like that, and we would curate the music and put the two things together. Another submission is that I personally believe that music should be accessible, no matter who you are or what your socioeconomic status might be. So, in order to make this series sustainable, the dinner portion to the event series is by reservation and tickets only, and it's limited, usually to anywhere between 40 and 60 people. So, because if it gets any bigger, the community aspects of it tend to kind of disappear, and
Yeah.
it's a family style dinner. So you're sitting there mixing it up and breaking bread with strangers, and I think that puts people intentionally in a very momentary awkward position to like say, hey, pass the potatoes. Hey, what are you here for? Are you here for the food? Yeah, oh, yeah, they got this restaurant on the street. They're struggling, but man, they're amazing. I'm here for the music. Have you checked them out? They're like, no, I've never heard of this person. And eventually, poof, besties forever. It's awesome. It's pretty cool. And I was like, and it really does work. The last one, it was like a weird social experiment. It really did work. But so yeah, to answer your question, Burlington Beer Company has been an amazing partner for us in the Chittenden County area. We'd like to get into, you know, the Franklin, Lamoille, Addison County. I don't even know what county you're in. What county is that all the way up there?
We're in Orleans County, but it's better known as the Northeast Kingdom.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'd like to get up to the Northeast Kingdom for sure. I mean, I would love to do this, and we could do this anywhere, really,
yeah,
technically.
we could help you find a space, and we know caterers
We know people.
and business
I
owners.
would love it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Chittenden
such a
County,
cool
Burlington Beer. Burlington Beer is our home in Chittenden County for sure, but we're always looking for other places for sure.
it's such a cool idea. It's kind of like it reminds me a little bit of like when you go to like what is it Kodos, and
Yeah,
and they just kind of like just sit you at a table with like
random people.
random people, and it's
Yeah,
fun.
and then they throw food in your face.
Throw
It's
food
great.
at you.
And they throw food at
Yeah, great.
you. Promise me that if I go to a Lakeshore community event, that I will have food thrown at me.
Yes, absolutely. For if you want it,
like
for sure.
like
We
everybody on Saturday throw tomatoes at Todd while he's singing.
please, please, and make sure they're nice and ripe and rotten. That'd be great.
He said
Um,
he wanted food thrown at him.
yeah, there you go. We'll raffle off like I don't know something, and maybe we'll put it together with like a another nonprofit person that gets Todd the messiest right after the show.
Like
I
a
don't know.
dunk tank, right?
Yeah,
Like-
that'd be great.
uh, okay, so don't wear white.
Right?
I won't
Yeah,
wear white
right,
on Saturday.
right.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so
I
amazing.
mean,
That's
the
such a
meal was great. Yeah, it was a four-course
so.
meal. It was delicious.
Was this at the Burlington Beer Company?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Their
I didn't.
catering chef is insane.
So I don't know a lot about the Burlington Beer Company, because I don't drink.
Hmm.
I'm not anti-drinking. I reached my allotment for a lifetime, and I had to stop.
Yeah,
But so we don't generally go out to breweries and the such. So it's not just a brewery. Then it is also a restaurant, and it sounds like it's a
it
huge
is.
building.
It is. It's technically, from what they have told me, they are the largest restaurant in the state,
Wow.
which is pretty cool. They have, uh, I think they have two event rooms in addition to their giant restaurant. So we're going to be 21 songwriters in two different rooms in the back, two different stages, three songwriters in a round trading songs. over 2 stages. So no, both stages aren't going at the same time. We're just going to rotate.
So 3 can set up while the other 3 are.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So for those people that those of you who don't know
you people, hey,
you people that don't know what a round is, let me explain.
It's not a freaking square. Am I right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So a round is
not a freaking square. Dave, to answer your question while we're bantering back and forth, no, the Burlington Beer Company is in South Burlington by Switchback off of Flynn Ave.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. And the Media Factory too, I believe.
It is. Yeah, right over the train tracks.
Yeah. Oh my god. So a round is when it's usually 3 or more songwriters are on a stage, and one sings a song, and then the next sings a song, and then the next sings a song, and then the circle repeats itself. It's a big thing.
Yeah.
I did a ton of them in Nashville back in the day.
Yeah.
That's kind of like, I don't know how Nashville works now. I think Nashville is primarily bridal showers and rooftop bars now, but it used to be about songwriters. And that's what it was. Like, most open mics in Nashville were rounds.
And what I heard, they were unplugged. You literally came in, sat on stage, you didn't plug in, there was no mics, and people listened. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to create for the Lakeshore Community Event series. It's a listening room. You know, you can have your phone, just turn it off or on vibrate, and just respect the fact that there's someone working on stage, and people are coming to listen to that work and that art. And there is delineation between dinner and the show for a reason. So
well, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, and not to say that there's not a place for music as a background atmosphere in restaurants, because that's certainly a thing too. But for artists like you and me, we're not that type of artist. We're not going to be doing Jimmy Buffett covers and songs that that are familiar to people. So sometimes it's really tough for artists like us to get involved in a musical community because we're different than 90. I don't want to say. I don't know how to say this.
Go ahead, man. You can just let it go, man. Say it. Preach, my friend.
I'm not really preaching. I'm just gonna say, like, whenever I do those gigs where I'm background music, I feel like I'm disappointing people because they're like, oh, do you know how to play The Dance by Garth Brooks, or do you know how to play, Brown Eyed Girl or whatever? I'm like, no, I don't.
Right. And that could happen. It could happen at our shows, but it's more of like interaction than it is someone walking up to your work desk and saying, hey, do you do something that's not even close to your job?
Yeah. No, it's cool though, because that's my favorite part about performing. My favorite part about performing is the connection with the audience. And that's I'm super looking forward to it. Let's talk about some of the artists that are at this. So let me bring up the slides. Well, we've got this guy right here.
Hey.
That's a great picture,
Oh yeah, Danielle wants to know where that picture was taken.
Yeah.
I was playing a house concert in Massachusetts, and some good friends of mine, Supergirl, she invited me down to play a house concert, and my buddy Lee was there and caught that picture, and then photoshopped all the bugs and mosquitoes out of the background, and that's what happened.
Yeah, little known fact, there's there's a mosquito on Steve's nose in this picture.
Yeah.
And, so the other 20 songwriters, I'm familiar with many of these. I'm also not familiar with many of these, and I can't wait to meet them. Of course, I've known the name Phil Henry forever. He's kind of like a Vermont staple in the folk singing community, I guess. Koa Phoenix is from the Northeast Kingdom.
Yeah.
Which is super cool. Yeah. And there's just so many people. I want to list all of them, but I also know that we don't have time to list all of them. So we'll just say, are these all people that you've worked with over the years? Is that?
No, it's not. Most of the Vermont-based ones, yes, in some way, shape, or form, I have either played with them, seen them in some way, shape, or form. Some I have not played with.
Yeah.
Like, for an example, Audrey Pearl, who is amazing, is a up-and-coming artist. I saw her at the Venetian Soda Lounge during their singer-songwriter contest they have every like fall-ish. And then I invited her to come open for me at Magnolia's Gallery in Burlington a few months after that. So I have shared the stage with her. She's great. But Blake Madison, met her at the same songwriting contest, up and coming 15-year-old. And she's amazing, but I've never played the stage with her. She's super good. And then you have people like Brian Titus, Lee Totten. They're all like Connecticut, Greater New England based artists, which I think is going to be really great. It's one of yet another opportunity that the 21 Songwriters brings, not just for the listeners, but for us as artists. We get to network with other people that are doing it in other parts of the country. And see how we can collaborate with each other, share shows, tour support in any way, shape, or form. So it's pretty cool.
It's already working. I've been talking with Brian back and forth on Facebook.
Yeah, see?
So, yeah.
Telling you.
I mean, we're already networking.
It's an amazing ecosystem. It's pretty cool when you put a bunch of people in the room that have the same, mindset and the same mission, and a little bit of drive. It's amazing what can happen.
That's awesome. And it's it's free.
Oh yeah.
Did we mention that? It's free to get in. I think you started talking about that, where the dinners or reservations and everything, but the music is accessible to everybody. And then I think we started talking about what was round and square and
Yeah, so the Lakeshore Community Events series themselves, the dinners are by ticket and reservation only. The concerts themselves are by donation. The 21 Songwriters Festival that's happening this coming Saturday is 100% free to everyone.
That's cool.
You can just go have your meals and drinks, and that's kind of on you. But the concert itself is free to help us raise some money for us. It's being hosted by Bigger Beast Records and All Boats Rising, or All Boats Rise, both co-owned by Frank Vielli. He's also obviously on the roster out of Connecticut. And they do these concerts in various places to help raise awareness for other nonprofits that are local to that area and help raise some money. So
do they pick a nonprofit to work with, and then they
Go on a
host
show.
an event like this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Bigger Beast Records, and what was the other one? All Notes?
All Boats Rise.
All Boats Rise.
Yeah.
I heard notes.
Yeah, All Boats Rise. It's I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if Frank will be able to say more to it, but if we all pitch in and do our part in creating community and connection and an ecosystem that's sustainable, we will all rise together.
So it's not flying boats.
No. Totally off, Todd. Come on now.
Too bad. I wanted to see boats flying on Lake Champlain.
That'd be sweet. I'm in.
Because if I recall, the Burlington Beer Company is close-ish to Lake Champlain.
Oh my God, it's like quarter of a mile away. It's like a very short walk right to the lake.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I think this is such a neat idea. I'm glad that you're putting it on. I'm even gladder that I get to be part of it.
Me too, man.
When I got your email originally, of course, I didn't know it was you because I got an email from Lakeshore. You know, like when you go on to Gmail, it just shows you part. So it just said like Lakeshore Commune or something. And I was like, what's this? And I'm like, oh, it's Steve Hartmann.
Yeah, I like to keep my business stuff separate from my personal stuff. So it's the only way I can keep track of things. So,
I hear you. I try to keep track of things, and I'm not good at it.
No, I'm terrible at it.
Let's play another video of yours, and then we'll come back and we'll do a final pitch for the show. We've had a lot of comments going on as we talked. My buddy Aaron, he's down in Massachusetts. I don't know if you saw this quote, but I thought you should read it. Maybe I should read it out loud. Nah, I'll just let Steve read it.
Oh man, thanks, Aaron. I appreciate that, bud. Come up. I don't know where you are in Massachusetts, but come on up.
He's in Quincy, Massachusetts, not too far away.
No.
We did a show in Chelmsford, Massachusetts. I don't know, a couple months ago, and Aaron came to it. And so Aaron and I went to high school together, and we haven't really seen each other much since. So he came to the show, and it was just like maybe not high school because we're both, you know, old now, but it was just like old times. Like time hadn't even passed. Like
That's awesome. That's those friends are few and far between, man, for sure. They're special people. Oh, you're in Boston. I went to Berkeley, so I know where you are. I used to live in Central Square, and then I lived in Waltham for a little while. Yeah, I was down there for a little bit.
Berkeley Music of School.
That's right.
Yeah, we have a mutual acquaintance. He was your teacher.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Huge.
We could talk about that, but let's play a song first.
Yes, sir.
So this is in Saratoga Springs, New York, at a legendary folk music venue called Cafe Lena or Lena. It's Lena, right?
It's Lena.
It's Lena.
I call it Lena. Maybe I've been calling it the wrong name this whole time. Maybe that's why I haven't been invited back.
Yeah, that's why. Me either. Because I spelled cafe with one F. Did you notice that there's two F's in the name?
I didn't.
There is. I don't know when we play this video. If you look at along the brick wall, if it shows up, there's two F's in cafe. And I don't know what the story is behind that, but the story behind Cafe Lena is Lena or Lena, but I think it's Lena. I think you're right. And her husband moved to Saratoga Springs. I think they might have left New York City. I don't recall exactly. And they started this cafe. And it's on the second story of a building.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And back in the day, it wasn't as fancy as it is now. That there was just that one little hallway staircase to get up there, and she used to just host artists, just like what you're doing with 21 Songwriters, just singer-songwriters. They would come up, they would perform there. A lot of the times they slept in the green rooms or they put a mattress on the stage. And those performers ended up being the 60s and 70s. They ended up being Bob Dylan and Arlo Guthrie and Joni Mitchell and Joan Baez and Dave Van Ronk. And it's just a legendary place now. And it's one of the only places in the country, I think, where an artist like I'm trying to think of like a really big name that's played there recently. Like let's just say Judy Collins will come play for 75 people.
Yeah.
You know, there aren't many places in the country where
Right.
you could see an artist that would normally play for thousands of people in a place like the Flynn Theater,
Right.
that'll come
Right.
play in a cafe that maybe it seats 100. I don't know.
When I was there, it was sold out. I opened for Circe, who are two wonderful people. Hi, Mel. What's up, Rich? Uh, it was sold out. I would say it was over 100 people for sure.
Maybe,
Yeah.
but certainly
tight.
not 150. Yeah, it's certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not getting 200 people in there.
No,
or
no,
the,
no, no.
Or the fire,
Yeah.
fire people will show up and be like.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's play the video and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more. So, do you want to introduce the song? It's your song.
I'm trying to remember which one you said. This is gonna be. I've been working on an album for like 2 years now, and I'm still kind of chipping away at it. If you all feel so inclined, feel free to Venmo me. I don't even know how to do all the techie stuff or message me, but "You Are" was a song I wrote, really just for anyone that ever wondered if they're seen, if they're heard, if the things they go through, throughout their day is ever noticed, and if they matter. I know I have been there and asked myself those same things quite often, and I hope this song gives you a little bit of peace.
Cool. Well, here it is from Cafe Lena.
Cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, except for that guy on CBS News that spells his name with one N.
Yeah. Stupid idiot. No.
Steve Hartmann.
I'm in the process of writing my first album in 11 years. I just went in the studio a couple weeks ago, and this is going to be the title track of that album. This is a song called "You Are." This is for anyone that ever wondered if anything they've ever done, and if they do all day, if they're seen, if they're heard, if you matter. I hope this song gives you that answer. When you doubt if you are loved, if you matter to anybody else, when you wonder if you are noticed, if anything you do makes a difference, 'cause day in and day out you grind, no matter how much it hurts sometimes. Well, you smile and you say it's okay. When you ask if you are loved, you are. When you wonder if you are seen, are you heard through a smile and a fucking okay. When you ask if you are loved, when you ask if you are loved, when you ask if you are loved, you Chin chin.
Oh, chin chin, buddy.
There it is.
All
That's
day,
an
every
amazing
day.
song. That's an
Thanks,
amazing
buddy.
song, man. I
Thanks,
love
buddy.
it. We got a few comments in here. I don't know if you saw them during the
I
thing,
saw a few.
so
Thanks, David. Appreciate it.
great song.
Yes, I did swear in the middle of it. We'll just go past that.
Yeah. So you know what's really funny is Danielle stood up right then, and her hip popped,
Oh.
and she goes, "Did you hear that?" And I thought she meant I swear. And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Yeah, my hip popped." And I was like, "Oh, that's not what I heard."
Oh, my hip swore.
Her hips swore at the same time. Oh man.
Thanks, Mike.
Oh man, it's going to be so much fun on Saturday. We're going to have to wrap up in a few minutes here. But if you don't mind hanging on after, because Danielle wants to say hi to you, but she doesn't want to be on
sure.
camera. So
No, it's all good. I should mention though, it seems like there's a bunch of musicians listening right now. Come on down, because after the show, or even during the show, just kind of hang out with a bunch of musicians. But after the show, there's an open jam. So come hang out if you didn't get a chance to be on the roster this year and you want to just kind of hang out with everybody and play afterwards. Please do. You're welcome
that's
to.
so cool.
That's cool.
So
Yeah.
the event starts at 3:00,
3,
and then you expect it like maybe to be
7-ish.
around 9. Oh wait.
7. Well, there's 21 songwriters, probably about a half an hour per set ish, give or take. You know, songwriters, you know how we tell stories and stuff. So might be a little bit, figure 5 minutes a song, half an hour with some time, might be 35 minutes ish, give or take. So we're thinking maybe 6:37 is when the last set would be over, maybe, and then the open jam afterwards.
Cool. And that's just gonna go as long as it goes, or
Until they kick us
say-
out. Literally
say
until they
that's
kick us out.
closing.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Dave wants to know if cowbells are allowed.
Absolutely. I mean, during the open jam, yes. If you whip it out in the middle of someone's song, security might come by. But I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh. So there is a link if you're watching this video on Facebook or YouTube, there's a link in the description of the video that shows you how you can get tickets for this event.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the event. I'm looking super forward to it. Steve, it's been a long time since we've shared the stage or seen each other. It's been a little while, so it's going to be exciting
I'm so excited to see you, man. It's been too long, for sure.
It's been way too long. Well, we're going to take care of that on Saturday.
Heck yeah. We're going to get crazy. I mean, I know you don't drink, but I will be definitely drinking all day, and I'll have enough for you. It'll be fine.
So I hope you're in the last set and you're just stumbling when you.
Yeah, I think I am in the last set. I do have the schedule. I think I'm in the last set, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's great. But they kind of kept me till last. I'm like, it's probably because I'm going to be super busy. And I'm like, I don't think they really fully understand. I might be not half in the bag. That bag might, let me just throw the bag out. You know what's going to happen, but whatever. Yeah, no, it's going to be an epic day. It's gonna be awesome.
That's cool. I can't wait. It's such a cool idea too, and I want to thank you for including me in it for one.
Oh yeah, thanks for coming down. I'm so happy that you're a part of it.
Oh yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there with bells on. So
Yeah,
if you
cowbells even.
with cowbell, we'll be there with cowbells on, ready to sing in the square.
That's right. Yeah, in the square. In the Vermont Square, not the Nashville Circle in the round.
Yeah, exactly. In Vermont, we do squares with cowbells.
That's right.
Squares and cowbells.
Tina says, I'm so glad I tuned in today. Thanks for making my day, Todd and Steve.
Oh, thanks, Tina.
And Aaron says, what's the point if there isn't an entire choir of cowbells? I need more cowbells.
Cowbells in tune to a song would be really fun.
That actually would be funny.
Melodic cowbells.
Now you wait. A bunch of people are going to show up to this show with cowbells.
It's in G. Excellent. I brought one in D. It's kind of the same.
Can you put a capo on a cowbell if you need?
No, but they'll be like maybe they'll be like mutes like they put on trumpets. Cowbell mutes. That'd be fun.
Oh my god!
I'm coming up with all kinds of things.
I know. Wait, this is gonna be a wild day. Is there anything else that we should mention before we wrap up for the
21 songwriters? The next actual Lakeshore Community event series that is dinner and a concert is September 27th with Chad Hollister Trio.
oh yeah.
Come out to that. That's gonna be epic. And Mike,
Amazing.
oh yeah, he's no joke. Albie, it's from 3 to like whenever, man. Just stop by whenever you want. Chill out with us.
Oh, right. He says I've got a gig the same day. I would say cancel that gig. Yeah, that's what I would do.
Little bit of anal glaucoma. I don't see my ass going to that gig.
I've never heard that.
Just saying.
That's amazing. I like it. It's amazing. Oh man. All right, well, we're going to wrap the show up. 21 Songwriters is next Saturday. And then the following, the Sunday right after that, I'm going to have Mr. Oscar Wilson on the show live from Chicago. He will be our next guest. But
that's awesome.
That's going to be a really fun show as well. Do you know Don Cherie?
I have heard of Don Cherie. I don't think I've had the pleasure of ever playing with her, though.
I'll have to get you hooked up with her. I haven't played with her in probably 5 years. We did one of these blues shows at the Haskell Opera House just before the pandemic. And it was her and I were the openers as well for that. And I'll get you guys hooked up.
That'd be great.
That show's like 2 weeks away. This one is only a week away. 21 Songwriters, Burlington, Vermont. One of the songwriters, Steve Hartmann, is right here live virtually in zeros and ones and in the flesh.
That's right, buddy.
And we're going to see you in person. Are you live streaming this or are you filming it or something?
There's video. We are videoing it. Some of it's for promo. We are offering. It's going to be an email you're going to get hopefully later on today. But artists will be able to get reels of their 2 songs, edited versions, non-edited, whatever. I do believe we might be live streaming it, but I'm not sure.
You're not sure. Okay.
I mean, there's so many different schools of thought, but I'm not necessarily sure we're going to. I think there was talk of it, but fans can live stream it all they want if they want to come by and put up their phone and live stream your favorite artist. Why not?
Yeah, there you go.
Your 2 favorite artists.
Yeah, I mean Todd and Steve. Why not just come by and just do those? Just saying.
It's a good idea, I think.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah. Yeah, because who knows what will happen.
Right? Get the two of us in a room. It's gonna be epic.
Oh my Lanta. It's already been epic. Oh wow, we're being invaded by turkeys on our backyard.
There's like 6 of them that I can count right now.
Uh-oh, the turkeys are coming, Steve.
Nope, now there's
Nice.
8. Oh, another one's coming down.
Wow. All right. Well, that must mean it's time to wrap up.
All right, buddy. Turkeys are coming. Gotta go.
Oh my God, they're coming. Hey man, we'll see you next Saturday.
Yeah, buddy. It's gonna be great.
I can't wait.
I'm super
It's gonna be
excited.
super fun.
Thanks so much for having me, man. This is awesome.
Oh, my pleasure, and I can't wait to see you in person. Oh,
Yeah, buddy. Oh
how
yeah.
do you say it? Chin chin?
Chin chin, my friend.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.
Oh wait, let's do this so we can see the full. There we go. Ba-boom!
Clink.
Yay!